Carol, why are you humming the happy birthday song? Because we're talking about your throat chakra today, and humming is a way to activate it. So we're going to do a little exercise with that at the end of the video so you can get this energy center activated. I'm Carol Tuttle, the author of the soon-to-be best-selling book. At the time of this recording, it'll be out November 14th. It's not published yet. Go to modernchakraguide.com. You will be able to opt in to get the announcement when the pre-orders are opened, and we have a great bonus offer for you. Love it. Love this book. I'm so grateful I was given the chance to be the author of it. And last week I told you I was going to introduce you to a new video, a new essential oil blend that I've produced in my Carol Tuttle Healing Oils line, and I forgot to do it. I apologize for that. So I'm going to do that right now. I have two new oils coming out, and one that I will tell you about today that is specifically designed for your 7 energy centers called your chakra energy centers. We'll look at those real quick, and if you need to learn, if you're not familiar with this information, I have a lot of other videos specifically what are the chakras and why do they matter. Make sure you watch that to get the real foundational understanding of the chakra energy system, and then reading my book will really give you a more advanced understanding. When I was working with my aromatherapist who custom blends and creates the recipes and crafts the formulas for my oil line, I told her I want to do a 7-layer blend, a 7-oil blend. And each of those 7 oils, I want to coordinate with each of the 7 chakras so that that oil is specifically put in there for one of each of those 7. So there's an oil for the root chakra, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and crown. And she said, well, she's a go-getter. She's a type 3, so she very, no isn't in her vocabulary, but it was a challenge for her. She'd never done that, and that's 7 oils in a blend and getting them to integrate properly and have the right notes and the fact that they could function to support you, but she did it. We had to go a couple rounds of formulation, and this is the actual it's not, at the time of this recording, it's not on the market yet, but it's called I Am Balanced. And I encourage you to use this because you can actually apply it to each of these 7 energy center points by touching them. If you use my morning energy routine, if you were to just dab a little on your finger right here before you start that, and then as you do the practice, you're going to just acknowledge that chakra and dab some oil, and that's going to stimulate an energy flow. Just even smelling it, it's a lovely smell. And once this is online for sale, may be already available at the time of the time you're watching this, I teach in detail what the 7, I'm not going to go into that in this video because we're going to move on and talk about the throat chakra. But let's just put our hand, I've got the oil right now, and I'll imagine you've got some. I'll energetically transfer that to you. And just rub the center of your neck. Get that going. Just a reminder about the throat chakra. This is the center of expressing your truth from thought to language. So you're able to transfer what you're thinking to speech in a way that's authentic for you, and it's received with love and support. So how do you know if your throat chakra is blocked? Physically, some manifestations are sore throat, laryngitis, hoarseness, neck pain, thyroid problems. Anything that's in this area is going to be a manifestation of blocked energy. It's not moving. And the body then will present the imbalance through a physical manifestation. You'll know you're not speaking your truth when you hesitate to. You think about it. You think about a lot about what you are going to say before you say it. Wonder what the other person will think of what you're saying. Modify that to accommodate their response. to try and prevent a response or try and encourage a certain response back. So that's not speaking your truth. That's speaking in compromise. And then let's say if you do speak your truth and you're not used to it, you could be attracting repercussions and for that and resistance and pushback because you're still running the belief, I'm not supported. I can't say what's true for me. It just brings condemnation and pain and criticism. So if that belief's still running and you attempt to speak your truth, good chance you'll bring that into your experience. And so when you get to a place where that's all clear and you've cleaned all that up, which I can help you with my book, I go over that in great detail in that section, you'll be able to do what this chart says. You'll be able to have an outflowing, an outpouring in a civil, kind way that's respectful of yourself and others that you're speaking to, the truth of what you're thinking. You'll have clearer thoughts. You'll know the difference between what are your thoughts, others' thoughts that you're processing. You'll be able to speak what's true for you and receive support. That sounds really lovely. I wasn't able to speak my truth as a child. This was not an active energy center for me. In the book, I go over the age that each chakra has its original development. And the throat chakra is in our childhood. That our throat chakra, kind of in our elementary school years, it's being activated. We're speaking, we are cognitive, we have ability to reason. And if we're not allowed to speak our truth and supported in that, we have not developed that to be a powerful energy center. It's weak, it's vulnerable, it shuts down in certain settings, it closes up. You feel it. You feel a tightness in your throat. You can also then worry about things you said. You're thinking a lot about what I say, how they take it. Once your throat chakra is really working properly in support of you, it's really easy to just say what's on your mind because you do it in a way that's mindful of others. It's a mindful quality of expression in a civil way. We have an outpouring of kind of the throat chakra throwing up right now in our culture, especially on social media. I'm a user of Facebook. I run 9 different Facebook groups. We have a high level of moderation in our Facebook groups. They're known to be some of the loveliest places on Facebook because we will not allow the throwing up of your throat chakra in them, meaning you can vent or you can talk about how your life sucks or you can talk, because I have answers for all that. I'm like, hello, you don't need to be in your pain. You don't need to be the victim. I can help you. So you can reach out and share an experience and say, hey, where can I find help on this? I'm feeling challenged by this. But we just are very strong on, you can't use the platforms that we host to be speaking in a way, because you are not heard as a child, to share your message of pain and struggle. You know, that needs to be validated, sure, but I can teach you ways to validate that yourself. So it's kind of like, I feel validated, now I can move into a real healing experience, because that is very easily done. I teach you that at the Carol Tuttle Healing Center. So you can just see that people are not managing their expressive selves in a lot of spaces in the world where things are being said that hopefully we wouldn't say. You know, it's too bad that there's a sort of permission to say things online that we might not say to someone face to face, because to me, there's no difference. It's being communicated to another human being. And so this throat chakra is getting potently activated. Unfortunately, we're not emotionally mature enough to use it in a mindful, conscious way as more evolved human beings. So you're seeing in the throat chakras are getting turned on big time. So would you rather be someone that cannot control your throat chakra? Because another manifestation that it's out of balance is the only time you speak what you really think is when you're angry. Like, no one will listen unless you're angry. Do you yell at your kids? Do you get upset at your spouse or your partner? Yeah, where is this ability to speak your truth, but in a more intense, uncivil way? That there's some quality of belief that says, well, I'm not heard unless I'm upset. Did you learn that from a parent? Did you grow up in a contentious environment where there was a lot of anger and blame and just accusations and victim talk from parents? And that's how the throat chakra was used. How are you going to use your throat chakra? Okay, now we're going to hum happy birthday to get this going. And I have a lot of exercises in my book that help you learn how to activate your throat chakra. And then it's happening every day of your life. You're being invited to use it. It's very difficult to not. It's one of the most used energy centers in our culture. And is it a good thing in your life? Is your throat chakra available to you in a way that's blessing your life and others? I want to help that happen for you. Okay, so right here, I'm wearing the color blue because the universal color of the throat chakra is blue. Deep breath in, deep exhale. Now, I'm not known for my singing or my humming, but you're going to be humming with me. So let's just all do this together. Now make sure you're feeling this move and not just doing it up. You can hum and feel it all up here. Get that vibration down in the throat. That was all down in my throat. Was yours vibrating in your throat? Yes. Hi, because you probably, when you hum, where are you feeling it? Hum when you're listening to songs. Hum, sing along. Record your voice and listen to it. Are you appalled by your voice? Then you've got issues with your throat chakra. Fall in love with your voice. It's your truth. It's the way you share your truth with the world. And be divinely guided in the use of this powerful energy center, so you use it with wisdom and with good intent to make a difference in the world. I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching, everyone.